Number 5. Kasu Marsu. Imagine a cheese so dangerous it's illegal to sell in most countries, and yet people risk their health to get a taste. What is this controversial food and why is it so potentially deadliest? Kasu Marsu translates to rotten cheese in Sardinian, a maggot-infested cheese that, in 2009, the Guinness World Record proclaimed the world's most dangerous cheese. Kasu Marsu is considered potentially deadly due to its unique production process and the presence of harmful pathogens. Here are some scientific facts and figures explaining why it's considered deadliest. Kasu Marsu is made by allowing pecorino cheese to ferment and decompose, during which time cheese flies, Piophila casei, lay their eggs inside the cheese. The eggs hatch into larvae, maggots, which consume the cheese as they grow. The digestive processes of the larvae contribute to the cheese's characteristic flavor and texture. The presence of live insect larvae in Kasu Marsu poses a significant health risk. The larvae can carry harmful bacteria such as Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli, which can cause foodborne illness in humans. Consumption of Kasu Marsu has been associated with cases of food poisoning and gastrointestinal infections. These infections can range from mild symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, to more severe complications like dehydration, abdominal pain, and even death in vulnerable individuals. Kasu Marsu, despite being illegal to sell in many countries due to health concerns, continues to be produced and consumed clandestinely. The high demand for this delicacy drives local farmers to keep producing it, leading to a thriving black market estimated to generate around $3 million annually. Number 4. Larb. Traditional salad and a very popular dish from South Asia can be considered potentially deadly for humans due to its preparation with raw meat, such as a 2019 incident in Thailand where 265 people contracted Streptococcus SS after consuming the dish. Tragically, 23 individuals lost their lives as a result. Raw meat, particularly beef, chicken, duck, fish, or pork used in larb, carries a higher risk of containing harmful bacteria, parasites, and pathogens. Consuming raw meat increases the likelihood of contracting foodborne illnesses such as Salmonella, E. coli, or parasites like Trichinella spiralis. These pathogens can cause severe gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and dehydration. In extreme cases, food poisoning from raw meat can lead to organ failure and death. Additionally, larb made with raw meat may also pose a risk of transmitting zoonotic diseases, which are infectious diseases transmitted from animals to humans. These diseases can include bacterial infections like Campylobacter or viral infections like hepatitis. Larb has been directly linked to human fatalities. Therefore, while larb may be a delicious and popular dish, the consumption of raw meat in its preparation significantly increases the potential health risks for individuals, making it potentially deadliest if not handled and cooked properly. Number 3. Sanak G, traditional Korean dish of live octopus. Sanak G is considered potentially dangerous or deadly due to the risk of choking. About 6 people die per year from eating Sanak G. Don't be one of them. While the dish itself may not be toxic or poisonous, the live octopus tentacles still contain active suction cups that can adhere to the throat or esophagus when swallowed. If not chewed thoroughly and properly, the tentacles can cause blockages in the airway, leading to choking and potentially fatal suffocation. This risk of choking is what makes Sanak G potentially deadly for human consumption. Number 2. The ackee fruit, considered potentially deadly due to its toxin content, specifically hypoglycin. If the fruit is not ripe or properly prepared, the levels of hypoglycin can remain high, posing a risk to consumers. Hypoglycin is known to cause hypoglycemia, a condition characterized by dangerously low blood sugar levels. Severe hypoglycemia can lead to symptoms such as weakness, dizziness, seizures, and loss of consciousness. In extreme cases, ingestion of unripe or improperly prepared ackee fruit can result in coma or death. To mitigate the risk of hypoglycin poisoning, it is crucial to ensure that ackee fruit is fully ripe and properly prepared before consumption. This typically involves waiting until the fruit's pods open naturally on the tree and removing the toxic arils and seeds before cooking. Number 1. Fugu, the Japanese term for pufferfish. It's also the name of the dish prepared from these fish, which can be lethally poisonous. This is one of the deadliest foods in the world, where a single mistake in the preparation could mean life or death. Fugu is considered a delicacy in Japan, Korea, and China. Fugu has been a part of Japanese cuisine for centuries. It was eaten by warriors and samurai as a way to show courage and face the possibility of death. Fugu is a high-priced delicacy, making it a significant part of the Japanese luxury food market. Fugu is best known for its unique texture, described as slightly chewy and slightly springy with a clean taste. Pufferfish belong to the family Tetraodontidae. They contain a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which is most concentrated in the pufferfish's liver, ovaries, intestines, and skin. Improper preparation, where poisonous parts contaminate the edible flesh, can lead to tetrodotoxin poisoning. Tetrodotoxin blocks sodium channels, causing muscle paralysis and eventual respiratory failure and death. There is no known antidote to tetrodotoxin poisoning. In cases where the poisoning is spotted quickly, pumping the patient's stomach can remove the sum of the poison. Even if this approach isn't taken, some patients are lucky enough to recover from serious poisoning, as was the case for 11 diners in Brazil in 2014. Its preparation requires highly skilled chefs, which contributes to its cost. In Japan, fugu chefs must undergo rigorous training, typically 2-3 years, and obtain a special license to prepare the fish. The preparation process involves meticulous removal of the toxic organs, a task that can only be done by highly skilled and experienced chefs. In 1888, regulations were implemented in Japan to control the preparation and sale of fugu, establishing licensing systems for chefs. Japanese government figures state that, since 2000, 23 people have died as a result of eating incorrectly prepared fugu, though the majority of these were due to attempts to prepare the fish at home. This is a significant improvement on past figures. In 1958 alone, 176 people died from fugu poisoning. Only small amount of tetrodotoxin is needed for poisoning to occur. This is why it's so important to prepare the fish correctly. It's estimated that just 25 milligrams of tetrodotoxin is enough to kill a 75 kg human, and other estimates suggest that it's up to 1,200 more toxic than the infamous poison, cyanide. A single pufferfish has enough poison to kill 30 adult humans.